Yo, 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 what is going on today, folks? It's your boy here, Draeden, DJ and producer. Today we're gonna be making this sound. Ooh, bad boy. What is going on today, guys? Thank you for being with me. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and click that little bell icon to get notified every time I post a video. Okay, today it's sound design, so I'm gonna go through the Serum Patch as well as the post process for this sound, and the download link will be in the description. So I'm gonna start with a brand new Serum Patch right here. So the first wavetable is gonna be a square right here. The level, we're gonna put it all the way down, and we're just gonna make that shape with LFO1 for now. We're gonna use the unfamous FM from B, and we're gonna put it at 41. And that LFO, we're gonna drag it over here, and it's gonna go at +6. Alright, we're gonna drop that 1 octave, and we're gonna put the random here all the way down. Next, we're gonna use another basic shape. Let's put it on sync. Drag that LFO here, and we're gonna put it at 52. Perfect. Put the random down and the level all the way down. Next, we're gonna bring the octave up and semitone +7. Next, the filter is gonna be high pass 12. We're gonna put the cutoff right here. Drag that LFO, and it's gonna go +32. Perfect. The resonance is gonna be right over here, and the other frequency is gonna be 78 and -40. That's it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So we're gonna put some effects on that bad boy. Next is gonna be distortion, diode 2. And the drive's gonna be right over here. The phaser, turn the rate all the way down, as well as the depth, as well as this knob. Frequency is gonna be 100 and -8, so 100. Yeah, that's gonna do it. -8. Perfect. Frequency is gonna be like 30, around that, and mix all the way up. Perfect. Next, we're gonna use the multiband compressor. What a surprise! So just turn the gain a little bit. Okay. Next is gonna be the EQ. We're gonna use a high pass filter, and put the frequencies at 72, and put the LFO at 42. Finally, for the Serum Patch, let's put a comb right here, and put the LFO on the resonance, and put that bad boy at 8, and this one +39. So the cutoff is gonna be at 50, and we're gonna use LFO2 on the cutoff at -3. So that's it for the effects. Next, choose the LFO3 and draw a flat line just like this. You want to drop it right here on the octave. Bring that down. Perfect. Choose the rate. Make it 2 bars. Perfect. So finally, what I like to do to my basses is that I choose LFO4 right here under the matrix, and I'm gonna assign the master tune to it. So for LFO4, you bring that up +19, and that's a full octave. So right here, because it's bipolar now, you want to draw a flat line just like this, so it's gonna be on tune of the key you're playing on your keyboard, right? So now we can play with the pitch like this, for example. So like this, you can really shape it into your taste, as you can see. Bring that down, for example. But the shape we're going to do today is this one. And it's going to be 2 bars. Put that on trigger. Perfect, so now I'm just gonna recreate the groove that you heard in the demo, and I'll be right back. Perfect. So this is what we have. Nice. So now what you can do is to group the Serum Patch, duplicate it, and then this one we're going to call it sub, and this one top. For the sub, what you want to do is remove all the effects. To disable all the effects, hold Alt and click right here. So next, let's close the wavetable and put the LFO1 on the sub level. Turn that on. So bring that down 1 octave. You can turn the master a little bit. Perfect. So this is what we have so far. So now let's add some post-process. Okay, so first what I did is that I add a slap delay right here. And I split the signal in 2, so you have the dry signal. Just gonna throw that. Yeah, so you have that dry signal, and right here I put it at -5. Dry wet all the way up, feedback at like 50. And delay time is like 27 milliseconds, and they are linked. Next, I put an EQ. I cut the low frequency at like 350 and the highs at like 10 or 11K, and just reduce those frequencies because it's pretty harsh. And what you can do is to map that level right here, and after that, right over there. So slap delay, it's gonna be 5, and then you can mess around with it at your taste. So next I've used another OTT. I've put it at 50% depth. Next I put a Serum FX. I just used the flanger to make it a little bit more wide. Next I've used an EQ just to cut the low frequencies and remove some frequencies I didn't like. I've also cut the side frequencies at 400, but it's really up to you. Next I've used the reverb that we're gonna do some automation right here. Like this. You can put it something like this. So next I just add a saturator and turn a drive at 5 and the soft clip on. And this is what we have. Okay, so finally, if I can give you some tips and tricks to really make this sound your own, it would be first to play with the wavetable right here. Next is going to be play with the semitones and octave. And finally, really mess around with the comb filter. You can always try some other filters if you feel so. Also, what I really like to do is to load a second Serum FX on the post-process chain and load a filter and just add something else, you know?
Don't forget the unfamous multi-band compressor. And you can play with that too.
Every time you open a new preset, don't be afraid to play with the different knobs to really make the sound your own. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've learned something. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.